Hi everyone, this is Andy Wu and welcome to my channel. Today I'm at the Smith Oak Sanctuary to take some photo and video of the birds. A lot of birds come here in the spring, usually early March, but this year is warm so they come early. Rosy spoonbill, great egret, snowy egret, cormorant, moorhen, ibis, and some other kind of birds. They come from the south to Texas, Louisiana, and Florida. And they will fly back to over there in about August or September. And today I'm using the Sony A1 Mark II with a Sigma 500mm f5.6 lens, and I'm also using the Automotive Ninja to record the video. I will taking the photo with my camera and recording video using the Ninja Automotive Ninja. Before taking any photo and videos, I have to set up my camera. The first one is focus mode. The focus mode I will set to continuous autofocus. The focus area will set to tracking and zone. At the tracking, you can select either Y, zone, or scientific or something. But I will choose the zone. For the subject recognition, in this case, we will choose the subject recognition in autofocus on. The subject recognition target will set to bird, but in bird you can also select recognition part, either the all eye, head and body, or just eye and head, or just eyes only. But I will choose eye, head, and body because some birds is small, or maybe it's not small, but it's too far, so it's small in the frame. So I choose all eyes, head, and body. Exposure, I set ISO to auto, and the limit is from 100 to 6400. The meter, I keep meter in multi, the white balance. Auto, the color tone, you can set the color tone, but I just select the creative look with the standard. With the Sony special Sony A1 Mark II, you can set the clarity, but do not raise the level up because it will generate a lot of more noise. And the picture profile have to turn off because if you turn the picture profile on, the creative look will not work. The image quality will set HEIF 422. This is raw file, and raw quality you can set it to raw only. I choose raw only. I do not need JPEG. And the raw I set it to lossless compressed medium. So the file is not too big. You can easily select the uncompressed, but in this case I just select this one. You see this lossless compressed large gray out. You cannot select because I set the crop sensor to 1.5 crop, so you cannot select this one. The aspect ratio, you can set the aspect ratio either 3:2, but I select this 3:2. This one for the movie. And right here, the shooting, you can either set it to S35, that means crop sensor, or full frame by turn this off. Once you turn this off, you can select raw to either lossless compressed or lossless compressed medium. The media format the media or set the media to either slot on, slot 2. I select this slot 1 and auto switch the media set to on. So in case if the first slot got full, it will automatically switch to the second slot. The dry mode, I set the dry mode to continuous shooting with maximum 30 frames per second. I set the shooting mode to manual with the maximum aperture of f5.6 and the ISO auto, so I always got the right exposure. But for the exposure compensation, I will set it down to negative 0.3. That means 1/3 under exposure. And sometime today is cloudy, so I set it just negative 0.3, 1/3 under exposure. But on the sunny day, I will set it to negative one step under exposure. The shutter speed I set it to 1/1600 to frozen the bird. The Rosier Spoonbill and Great Egret is this big bird, so I will set it to 1/1600 to get frozen the wing of the birds. Right here in this sanctuary, just Rosier Spoonbill, Great Egret, cormorant, snowy egret, ibis, they are all big birds, so don't need further than that to keep the ISO low. Rather than this go up too high, it will generate a lot of noise. Bird photography needs patience. One important thing is learning the behavior of birds. For spoonbills, egrets, and herons, their behavior is very similar. During nesting season, which is usually from February to March, they often fly back and forth between their nests and place where they find sticks for building the nest. They repeat this many times a day. They usually take off from the nest, fly down to the ground on nearby tree branches, then take off again and land back on the nest. At this location, some great egrets nest very close to the ground, which gives you a good chance to photograph them taking off and landing on the ground or either their nest. At this location, some great egrets nests are very close to the platform, which gives you a good chance to photograph them take off or landing on the ground or at their nest. Sometimes the birds will take off, fly in a circle, and then return to the same nest. Pay attention to this moment in the video. When a bird prepares to take off from its nest, it usually moves out of the nest and stands on a nearby tree branch. Then it looks up and down to check the area. After that, it spreads its wing and takes off. After a bird gets a stick on the ground, they usually move to a empty space and then take off, fly back, landing on its nest. When those spoonbills stand on top of a tree without nest, that means he should land on it, and for sure that spoonbill will not stay there for long. It will take off. Today I got a lot of beautiful photo and video of the Rosier Spoonbill, Great Egret, and I think one shot for cormorant. I also got some shot of the moorhen. Thanks a lot for watching and supporting my channel. See you in the next video. Bye for now.